Welcome to KiKi with the Real Ones. I'm Jazmine.
I'm Jensen.
We are childhood best friends, and we just love having Kikis talking about life, reality TV, scripted TV, sports, everything. And
all of it.
We just decided to roll the cameras and share the world, share our greatness with the world, I guess.
Welcome.
We've always said back in, I don't know, junior high and high school that we should have cameras in front of us because we just had so much shenanigans going on all the time.
Absolutely.
And actually, we did, in high school.
There were a lot.
Our basketball team, we carried around a big camera and we just did funny things. Like, we'll be at a basketball game, you know, when the sophomores watch the varsity, and I won't tell. We're on camera.
Right.
I won't say what we did.
Recorded mostly everything.
We did only legal things.
Yes.
Always. But it was fun.
Absolutely.
We called it KiKi with the Real Ones because, honestly, we're each other's day ones.
Day ones.
And we're real. You know when you have friends and, like, you act certain way... You act certain ways around some friends. Like, some friends it's almost like you gotta code switch in some friends.
Yes.
But then you have friends that you're like, oh, that's a real one. Like, I could just show up.
No filter.
As me, no filter. And she's a real one.
Yep.
And I'm a real one. You gotta say it too. I'm a real one.
Oh, she's the realist.
So, KiKi with the Real Ones.
And here we are.
Welcome.
How was your week?
My week is good. For those that don't know, I have a newly turned 5-year-old daughter.
5? That's crazy.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Myself and my wife. Shout out to that's not my wife's name. Myself and my wife. We now have a 5-year-old. Shout out to Lindsay, my wife, and my daughter,
JG.
Cheers to JG.
Mm-hmm.
So she's 5, and now she's in sports. It's fall. And we put her in dance and basketball.
Everything. I love it.
And soccer.
And
it's everything. And they're like at the same time. So like I'm living that soccer mom life for real.
Bouncing from one thing to another.
Yeah, it's fun. But like kids are hilarious.
They are.
We were at soccer practice last week and it was the first one. And there was this kid just did not want to be there. They were lining up at the cones doing drills. There was like 12 kids and Andrew was sitting in the grass already after 2 minutes. When is soccer going to be over?
I feel that energy.
I know. Oh, and me and Lindsay are just sitting on our lawn chair. Lindsay's got her umbrella because of the sun. Eat our sunflower seeds. And watching we were cracking up. And then the coach just not participating. The coach was really trying hard, but he was just not having it. So then they were breaking out in pairs. It's like, okay, cool. Jordan's going to get a pair. I hope she doesn't get with her because he doesn't want to do anything.
Oh, Lord.
Why did that coach put her with? Why did he put her with? So she had to go with.
Coach did not want her to be great that day.
And it slowed her down, I'm not going to lie, but she shined. She will always
As
shine.
always.
She excel.
As always.
What's going on with you?
Well, you know, being single, going on the dating world, having some dates. Let's just say this past week I went on a date with Charles.
Charles, okay.
Charles, yes.
That's a strong name.
Charles, right?
Yeah.
Strong. We met for, went to a coffee shop.
Okay.
Yeah, had some coffee, get to know one another. He
Wait
talked a
second.
lot.
What did you drink? Because last time we talked about coffee, you were like, I had 4 venti espressos. Wow. And I was like,
You know, I don't go for like a pumpkin spice latte. I don't go for any type of extra. I just want the espresso. So I got an Americano with extra extra espresso because that's just what I want. Just give it to me.
It's efficient though.
You know,
I'm not gonna lie.
it does its job. That's all I need. But we're sitting there getting to know him, and he's talking a lot the whole time. Was I there? I don't even know. At that point, it was me and the Americano.
What was he talking about? Charlie Factory?
Everything in his life, which that's how you get to know one another. But it was like, no back and forth. I don't know what we're doing here. Because, like, I now know you, but do you know me?
He was probably so nervous that he was practicing, like, his monologue. He's like, okay, this is the first date. I have to tell her this, this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
And he just needed to get it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe on the second date, he was like, well, it's all out. Now you speak.
Yep. And there will be no second date. But it is what it is. You know, you put yourself out there, you try. Mm-hmm. That's all you can do. You'll get another at bat, and there'll be another one.
Okay, when's the next one scheduled?
Well, we're working on that.
Okay.
We're working on that,
I
you
can't
know.
wait.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned. So very different lives, but what we do and always come back together as we grew up. Did I tell them that we were childhood friends?
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
We've known each other since like 5th, 6th grade. We've been playing basketball together.
Yep.
Friends, you know.
Coach hated us for whatever reason.
Oh my God. Our basketball coach
reason?
in high school did not like us. How can you not like us?
I'm still not understanding that.
He didn't like us.
But he did not like us.
But you know what? I didn't like him that much either.
Right. It was reciprocated.
He burned me a CD. Okay, so we had a Secret Santa.
Secret Santa?
Do you remember Secret Santa?
I remember it all. Oh, God.
We had Secret Santa one year, and everyone, you know, chose a random name. And, like, the rules was you make something and you buy something and you give it to your person. Mm-hmm. Cool. All right. One day in practice, in our gym, we had a loudspeaker where we played, like, songs. Oh, God, we got to tell them about anyway, that's another thing. We had a loudspeaker, and, like, all I hear is, I feel good. Is that what it is? Marvin Gaye or something?
It was James Brown.
No, James Brown.
Yes.
And, like, naturally, I just started, you know, I was like, yes, I love it. Because, you know, I like to have fun. And then this man comes out of the little sound room and is like, yes, Jazmine, that's right. And I'm like, that CD's for me. I just know that CD's for me. He made this CD.
So wrong.
And he put James Brown on the CD. So we got in the circle. Sure enough, what did he get me? He burned me a CD. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not a spring chicken, but this was like 2006.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so he could have done anything else.
Anything else.
James Brown.
Like we're going back 20,
okay.
30 years? What are we doing?
That was crazy, but yeah. How did I start talking about that? Because that was dangerous.
Our basketball team and how he did not like us.
Oh, and he didn't like us. Oh, my goodness.
Any practice. No. Saw us standing next to each other. Trouble.
No.
We weren't even doing it. We were existing.
Troublemakers. We like to laugh.
Like, we were existing and breathing.
Right.
And instantly, it was, you two are talking, go run.
Like, he was mad. We're not winning any conferences.
We were winning nothing.
We weren't winning. Like, can we just have fun?
We were not the 90s Bulls. Like, we were not the Golden State Warriors, only losing 9 games. Like,
he got his little stipend. Like, this is high school basketball.
High school. Do you remember his stomp? I can hear it to this day. To this day.
He had like a size 14 and a half black boot.
The thinnest shoe you've ever seen.
He was like 6'6", and he was an angry man.
He was very angry.
He looked like a skinny Terminator. Like,
ooh, I see that.
Right?
I see that.
Like he had like a clean buzz cut, but he was very skinny. He was nothing like Arnold.
He would get like, he needed some water. Someone needed to hydrate him.
Whenever he didn't like what we did, he would stomp his foot and the whole gym would be loud.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if he's watching this. You shouldn't have done that. That was really unnecessary. We were like kids. We were in high school.
And little did you know, we probably went and laughed about it anyway.
We did. We did.
Didn't work.
I've never seen a coach get kicked out of so many basketball games in my life.
You know?
And then one time didn't he threaten us? Oh, is this legal to say?
I don't remember. Why don't I remember?
When we were in the bus, because he really liked one player.
Mm-hmm, just one.
He just loved her because, you know, she was all the rage, whatever. But we were in the bus and we would split up and drive into 2 buses. Like one bus held like 12 people or something, and we'd always take 2 buses. And so one coach would drive one bus, the other coach would drive the other bus. And we were on this one bus, and then this other person that he really liked was on it, and we're like, oh, thank God she's here. He might drive us off the cliff.
Yep.
And then he said, that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Murder. Like,
that's
oh
serious.
God.
We're children.
Yeah.
I hope he's not dealing with children anymore.
Honestly, he can't be coaching anymore. There's no way.
No.
If his feet are broken, if he
Right.
is at this point.
Oh, yeah.
So there's no way he's on the sideline.
Bunions for days, I'm sure.
Only one coach we had was phenomenal. Cared about us.
That's
how you should
That's
be.
the one that got away for you.
Shut up. You know who you are.
Jensen had a huge
crush
on her. This was our sophomore basketball. We were
Sophomore,
just talking about
yep.
our varsity basketball coach, but now we're taking it back
to the better years.
Our sophomore year, when we had an amazing coach. He was actually the best coach I've ever had.
Yeah. He cared for us. I mean, he was smart with the game.
Yeah.
But like he cared for people.
Yeah.
And he wanted us to be good kids, good women, succeed.
Yeah. He was cool.
Yeah.
He would still make you run though.
I didn't like to run. Like running and me,
ever.
I don't do it. So when I played softball in college, right? There was this one practice when I outed our team because of a bunt coverage. Okay. Our head coach, you know, our coach had no idea.
Covering for the bunt.
Yes.
Defense.
Right.
Of the bunt.
See?
I know.
Dissected it all.
I am an athlete too.
You know? So she had no idea that we were doing this certain bunt coverage. Had no idea. We changed it 2 weeks prior because hers wasn't working. Went through it with the assistant coaches. Assistant coaches said, let's do it. But did we tell her? No, because it would not have went that way. She would have cut it out.
Did a little, okay,
right? So in the middle of the practice, I was, are we still going to do the bunt coverage that we changed? Like, not even thinking. Dumb, Jensen, dumb. She made us run. She was so mad. We all had to run. But what did I do? I hate running. So I sprinted immediately because I wanted to pass out. I wanted it to be over. I was like, I would rather pass out.
That is the pettiest thing.
Just,
you're going to make me run. I'm going to run the out of this. And I'm going to pass out. And then look at you.
It made no sense. And she was the worst coach I've ever had. Worst.
Man.
Ego, the size of this entire world, didn't care about us whatsoever. She printed out Facebook pictures of us when we were in college and if we were drinking.
Well, let's talk about that because why did we have to go through everything so that the generations behind us can thrive at it? Like, no one knew that social media could get you caught up. We had to do that to find that out.
We had to find that out, yep. And it got us all in trouble.
Yeah.
And suspended a certain one game each, but like she like looked for it. Isn't that's trash.
Petty. That's petty.
Yeah.
Come on. We're of age or close.
You know, you're in college. What do you think like that? Come on. No. But yeah, bad coaches.
Bad coaches.
Mm-hmm.
What are the bad coaches? I didn't have any bad college coaches. I did rugby and track and field in college. My coaches were all right. Nothing to say there.
Man, I'm jealous.
Of rugby and track and field?
Of your coaches, having good coaches, because that last one I had was just, If you've ever seen Matilda?
Trunchbull?
Trunchbull to a T.
Not Miranda. Matilda.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to all the Mirandas out there.
Yeah, Miranda. You know what I mean?
Tell the people what a Miranda is.
Miranda.
So they know. We need like real ones vocab here. I need a Miranda noun.
Every time we say this drink.
Now we're going to edit
Shout out
like
to
Miranda with an N. I think it's a noun, eh?
Yeah.
It is. I know it's a noun.
Yeah.
Educated.
Educated. Second guessing for no reason.
It's a noun.
It absolutely is.
Okay, so tell the people what a Miranda is.
I don't need to tell them what a noun is. I hope they know what a noun is. Miranda, it's somebody that is just incredibly negative, a narcissist, You know, just
You know those people in your life that just hate to see other people do great?
they don't want you to thrive.
Like, they got to pick at everything.
At
just
anything.
To find the hole. Like, you're projecting your miserable life on me. You're a Miranda.
Right. An absolute Miranda.
Yeah.
We just need to spread love and joy into this world. And I feel like everything would be much better if we could all just...
Be real.
Yeah, be real.
Don't be a Miranda.
Yeah.
You know.
No one likes a Miranda in their
Clap.
life.
What's the old saying? Like, when you do something great, look at your friends and see who's clapping.
Ooh.
Those are the real ones.
Those are the real ones. Yes.
That was good.
Oh, that was good.
What's going on in reality TV? One of our passions is television.
Absolutely.
And it's not on some lazy shit. Television is like
art. And for anybody that wants to get down and think like a Miranda with reality TV, no, it is the best entertainment, first of all.
It's entertainment, it's psychology, it's art. We love TV.
And we grew up with it the best.
Yes.
MTV throwing it at you, first of all.
Yeah.
Jersey Shore, one of the best we've ever seen, if not
It's the
top
best
tier.
reality show.
Yeah.
It's number one.
Absolutely.
Hands down. Jersey Shore.
Absolutely.
The original.
And I'm so glad we were able to witness that while we
Live.
were in college, right?
Live.
That's when
That
we were
was
in college.
college.
Yeah. Man, getting ready before you go out. Jersey Day was the best day.
Jersey was a thing.
Man.
We didn't even get to spend Jersey days together because we didn't go to the same college.
Right.
We went to different colleges.
Right.
But we each had Jersey days at our
Absolutely.
respective colleges.
You had to.
It was the greatest.
So many times I just wanted to hang out with them. I just wanted to be they were a vibe.
They were so fun.
They were. It's just about having a good time.
But now we're Bravo ladies.
Yes. It's almost like we
And
graduated a little bit.
We
you
did.
know?
Well, reality TV is growing with us.
Yeah.
We watched the Bad Girls Club before college.
Man,
like,
Oxygen.
Original.
That's
on
crazy.
Oxygen.
Oh.
Then college happened. I mean, obviously, Real World, Road Rules. Yes, watched all
Classics.
of those. The Challenge, we still do. But then Jersey Shore. But then Bravo came.
Yeah.
The Housewives. Oh,
And so many angles, so many branches of all of these shows.
what's your favorite Housewives franchise?
I think for me, only because I followed it since the beginning, would be Housewives the OC. But because of my real one here, you got me to watch New Jersey. And that just takes the cake.
It's so good.
The drama.
It's so good.
The best.
It's the best.
Absolutely.
New
Every
Jersey is
episode,
top tier.
there's something happening.
Yeah.
And that's what I tune in for. I just don't want a basic episode.
Also because it's like deep rooted issues.
Yeah.
Like, we're not like in the OC, we're not trying to make a storyline for someone calling the paparazzi and we're
Right,
not going to
that's-
talk about it for a
no.
whole season. Like that's not real deal stuff.
No.
We're real ones. We
Real
like real
ones.
stories. We're talking about jealous brothers and sisters and
Family drama, which is the realest of the real.
Broken out. It's like you're witnessing families break apart on TV
Yeah.
and people pouring out their lives.
Right.
And you could see which ones are wrong and which ones are right.
Yeah.
I'm Team Teresa all the way.
Team Teresa.
Always and forever. She's a real one.
Mm-hmm.
Teresa's a real one.
She is. I feel like most Teresas are, if I'm being serious.
Yeah.
I've met
Every
a couple
Teresa I
Teresas,
know
and they
is-
are very real.
Yeah, facts. I don't know many, but like the ones that I do are real as hell.
Yep. Shout out to all the Teresas.
Shout out to the
Come on.
Teresas. So OC, well, okay, so we'll talk about Jersey. Jersey, they're not in season right now, unfortunately, and there's these rumors that they're going to get fired.
Oh,
Yes, I know. Jensen's behind a couple seasons, but the tension has gotten so thick with Melissa and Teresa that they barely even film together. It's just a clear divide. It's stupid. They got to go on separate excursions. It's dumb.
still,
I
like,
know.
man, I'm so
It's
behind.
bad. And there are rumors flying around that this season they're just not going to renew. They're going to reboot. So I hope that doesn't happen, or I hope it does happen and they
And-
just bring back Teresa.
Right. I was
and
going to
maybe
say,
Jen.
cut out.
You can cut out everybody else.
You know?
Teresa, I like Jen, but everyone else can go. Marge, evil. I don't like evil people.
Yeah.
She's a Miranda. Margaret.
I just don't get how you can just waste so much energy into being so bad to others. I don't get it.
Right? It should be studied.
Yeah.
It's like you. Yeah, I can't relate. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get it. We cannot relate.
You must really not have not much going on to where you're
right,
like.
That you have
and
to
you're
then.
also at home plotting about someone else's life and how you're going to expose this and expose that. And yeah.
Not cool.
We keep watching. Yes, that makes the show good, but still, we're judging. That's what you signed up for.
Honestly,
to judge.
Literally what you signed up for.
So you didn't sign up to be a terrible person. You signed up to make good TV. You can make good TV without being a terrible person.
Right. Good TV is better when you're a better person.
I know.
Like you.
Like, what's a show where people are just like good people, but it's still Jersey Shore? They're
Literally
all good people,
right? You may have had your moments of just those little tiffs. A lot of it was relationship based, Ron and Sam, but
no one was like plotting.
No, I mean, and Mike had his moments, I guess you could say, but
we may have had some plotting, but like not real life.
No, not real life.
They're they're all really close.
I love them now. I know. Even more. And you didn't think it could grow, the love.
I didn't think I'd ever love Mike the situation, but like I think he's great.
Honestly, I love how he's evolved. How he's a family man. He's such a great dad, such a great husband.
Very cute kids.
Like, I love them. Him and Lawrence, I would aspire to be able to be
who's Lawrence?
That happy one day.
I know. They're great. You will.
It'll happen.
We're going to go on this journey with you. The next day we want to hear about it.
Oh, absolutely. I'm here for all of it.
I can't wait. Charles Dickens.
Bye, Charles. Next.
Remember
that show, MTV? That was...
Next. Yeah.
That was something.
That was something. MTV had those corny shows, though.
They really did.
They were just trying to figure out what actually worked. Then they found Jersey Shore.
They found Jersey Shore, and that was literally it. And then now, shout out to Rob Dyrdek, but like...
It's all Rob Dyrdek.
It shouldn't be MTV anymore.
It's Rob TV.
You're going to call it Rob TV.
Rob TV.
Ridiculousness, whatever. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
But
how did he get that deal?
You know?
Did they run out of other shows?
They got nothing else.
I did hear that Chantel West Coast, I think, is getting a show.
Really?
That's what I heard. I don't...
Back to Bravo.
Because you said the OC is your favorite, and they are in season right now. What do you think about this season?
I'm into it. I just don't like the pettiness of certain individuals who seem to every season need to find something to plot people, and it's like there's a chessboard in front and they're moving everybody around while they sit back scotch-free, not fond of a certain somebody.
And that's like the theme on all of the Housewives. And like we didn't realize it before because it was so new and like the concept, but now as seasons go on, people get their peach. Yes, peach is for Atlanta, but we say peach for every season. Because Atlanta's really the best one in my opinion. Close second to Jersey. Anyway, off topic. People like figure out, okay, I'm in this season. How am I gonna work for my peach for next season? So I need, what's my story? What's my thing gonna be? And maybe that's just TV, but like
that's just it. It's
feel
like they got to start the dramas. Like they got to.
Yeah, but it's you're self-producing and you're not being authentic.
And you're tearing people down.
You're tearing people down. You're plotting.
While you look like a fool.
Plotting and trotting like. Tamra. Like, come on. You were clearly plotting before this season started.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, who am I going to go after this season? Shannon, your friend?
Right. Like, what happened?
Like, lay off of her.
Like, the woman's been through enough.
Like, damn. You know? She is struggling. Right. Why?
We make mistakes in life, but, like, that's supposed to be your friend. Why don't you try to be there for her?
She's not a good friend.
Not a good friend.
She's not being a good friend.
A little bit of Miranda here.
She's giving Miranda.
She's giving those vibes.
Absolutely, she is.
I'm not here for
what's going on with her? What is going on with your marriage? What's going on with your kids?
Yeah, what's going on? I mean, we did hear a little bit about, I think her one kid was in the show for a little bit. I remember them.
Yeah, that little stage.
Little sprinkle. Thing. Yeah, just a
kid was like, all right, you want me to show up? First of all, when did she get so many kids? Because
I never knew about them.
I literally remember Ryan. And that's it. Now I think she's got like 4 kids.
And there's one that won't talk to her.
Like,
shocking.
I don't remember her having kids. Yeah. She has kids and I think they're like grown, 18 something, that means back in the day, she would have had little kids. Usually when housewives have little kids, you see them on the show.
Right.
Like, do you remember seeing her little kids
I don't
on the
remember
show?
really ever seeing. I remember her stating that one couldn't be filmed because
Because of her dad?
Right.
Okay.
But back then, no.
I just, like, I don't know if
I can't really pinpoint it. I
erased
can't
her
remember.
memory.
Maybe I just looked past it. I have no idea.
she just doesn't give mother a figure.
Yeah,
I think that's it, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she has kids. I'm
And
pretty
she's
sure she has
just
4.
kind of, she's got that evil.
She's very much
You know?
evil. Very much Miranda Nash. Yeah. I
Almost
feel
just
bad for
broke a tooth.
Shannon.
I feel
bad for
really
Shannon.
bad for Shannon.
I hope she picks it up.
I hope she
picks
does.
it up.
You know, I just
gives it to Alexa. Is it Alexa? It's Alexis.
should be.
She needs to put Alexis in her place. Like,
Honestly,
Alexis.
I wish it could happen, but they are so vindictive of trying to bring her down and trying to sue somebody.
Right. Did Tamara
I would be
and
scared to look at her.
Alexis and JJ meet before the season? Like, okay, this season we're gonna take down Shannon and we're gonna get Alexis her peach next season. Like, come on.
Honestly,
that's what it's giving.
It's like they're just anything to make a little bit more money.
Yeah.
That's what they're going for.
What a shame. This was our pilot, our inaugural episode of KiKi with the Real Ones. This is kind of what we do when we get together. I mean,
straight shenanigans.
Yeah. So stay
being
tuned.
real. Mm-hmm.
If you want to hear about my life and her life, Jensen looking for love.
Looking for love.
Me looking for some time on the weekends. Tune in next time. Like, oh my gosh, we could do the like, comments.
Ooh.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below. Let us know what you think. Do all the things. Follow.
All of it.
All of it.
And if you don't, you're not a real one.
Be real. Don't be like unreal. Till next time.